Latin 4, I'm back again, wearing the same t-shirt, and just a few minutes later. So now we're on 545. So this is page 143 for y'all. We stopped the fight with Pulo and Varenus, right? Just this one little bottle episode of like, hey, amongst everything else, here's what's going on. By the way, notice the difference between how they're treated and how it was with Cotta and Sabinus. Same syllable count too, kind of interesting. But take a look at both of those things as things to compare. All right, so quanto erat in dies, right? So however much the attack was day by day, it became more severe and sharper or more bitter. And especially and mostly because a large part of the soldiers who were just exhausted by their wounds, they had how do we want to say, they had reached a lack of defenders. In other words, like things were going so bad they were running out of guys. They had reached a lack of defenders, and more frequently than that, or because of that, more frequently, they were sending out letters and messengers, or rather, letters and messengers were being sent out to Caesar, a part of whom these being the messengers, had been intercepted in view of our soldiers and were slaughtered with torture. So it's not only like, oh, hey, we caught your guys, but hey, these were the guys that were going to save you. Watch what we're doing to them right now. Like, think of the morale killer that would be. Within the camp, there was one Nervian named Vertico, who was born to a high-end family. No way to mute that, sorry. Born to a high-end family, so, like, born a noble, who from the very first attack had fled for safety from the Gauls to Cicero, and had shown his, or displayed his loyalty to him being Cicero. This Vertico, persuaded his slave with the promise of freedom and great rewards that he persuaded him to convey or bring or carry letters to Caesar. That one, the slave, carries out these things, the letters, wrapped around a spear, and, I love this phrase, as a Gaul among Gauls, traveled with no suspicion, he arrived at Caesar's. Okay, so like, you know, you keep sending out Romans, they're gonna show up, obviously, right? They're shorter than the Gauls. This guy, not only does he not have a bag of letters, he wrapped it around his spear. Well, Gauls have spears, so he just kind of runs out. He's like, yeah, I hate these guys, and then kind of works his way to the back and then takes off. No one would think about a Gaul, you know, taking a break. From him being the slave, Caesar, or it is learned by Caesar, who's not even mentioned in this, right? And in that sentence, it is learned, the person is, you're just supposed to realize. It is learned about the dangers of Cicero and of the legion. Caesar learns, okay? And that's 545. So we've just got a couple chapters left. So I'm going to hit the button.